Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us this evening. Webster County Sheriff Tim Mitchell appeared before a judge this evening for his alleged misconduct while on the job. In his initial court appearance today, all 12 charges against Mitchell were read. He also has been given a $400,000 bond. Our Quentin Smith was inside the courtroom today. He now joins us live in the studio with more. Quentin.
Yes, Scott, this arrest is continuing to stir up conversation in the Webster County community. Mitchell has been the sheriff there for the past 7 years, and usually it's Sheriff Mitchell arresting the bad guys and watching them make their appearance in front of a judge. However, today, those roles were reversed. Webster County Sheriff Tim Mitchell, handcuffed and shackled. That's how he came out for his first court appearance. He can even be seen here, smiling and winking at family members just as he entered into the courtroom.
Today was just the initial appearance when the judge advised him of what he was charged with, made sure that he had an attorney, and handled a bond.
Mitchell was arrested at his home on Hobby Road Wednesday morning. The 7-year sheriff is facing a dozen charges, which include attempting a sexual act with an inmate, giving weapons to an inmate, and he's even facing embezzlement accusations. Several state agencies are continuing to collect evidence and speak with witnesses in this ongoing investigation. If convicted, the sheriff could face up to 152 years behind bars and have to pay over $100,000 in fines.
In this case, because of the nature of the 12 charges against him and because of some threats that had been made, we agreed to a $400,000 bond, and that if he make that bond, he be required to be limited to have to stay at his home, and that he be required to have electronic monitoring to make sure that he stays at home.
It was just last month when Mitchell announced he was stepping down as sheriff. He cited ongoing health issues as the reason behind that decision. His last day on the job was set for January 2nd.
He is still the sheriff, but he has appointed Andy McCants as the chief deputy to run the sheriff's department so long as he is not able to serve as sheriff.
Mitchell's case will now be presented before a grand jury. However, a date still has not been set. I also want to point out the Board of Supervisors in Webster County have called a special called meeting to take place next week on December 26th. Scott?
Thanks, Quentin.